both teams will remain on the top of their divisions. Many see this series as a preview of a postseason matchup that will certainly happen if the Cubs and the Dodgers make it that far. The Los Angeles Dodgers remain in a tight race with the San Francisco Giants. The Chicago Cubs are 14 games ahead of the St. Louis Cardinals, so they have a much better chance of playing in October. But none of the Cubs take this for granted.
The West Coast trip in August is always a difficult trip. To this point, we already established a winning West Coast trip in the latter part of August, after having done well in the early part of August and Open. That's good stuff. That's really good stuff. So that's the things that when I look at the schedule bother me in advance, that we're able to handle those moments.
In this series, the Dodgers found their young prospect Julio Urias is capable starter who can give them at least 6 strong innings.
That's one of the first things I've noticed, when I met Julio and as he's around major league players and as a young player, the way he carries himself. There's a quiet confidence you can liken to Corey, as you mentioned, and but they're very good listeners. They want to get better, and they're Julio's been working with Yazzie and Rick, and Clayton's been talking to him, so this has been really good for him. But there's nothing better than getting that game experience. So you've seen Corey obviously grow, and Julio's doing the same thing.
If Clayton Kershaw remains out of the lineup, they will need him even more.
22 is throwing a pen, 60 pitch pen, so we expect him to come out of it pretty well. Now, after this, then we'll sit back and assess and whether he goes out after this or he goes and does a simulated game session, so it's all contingent upon this.
Anything can happen between now and the last game of the season.
Yeah, I'll be watching. I always am watching, but again, I want to see what it feels like, what they feel like out there, how our guys react to them, that kind of stuff. So, yes, but I come here to play 3 games. The Beatles played here 50 years ago tonight. It's all very cool.
From Dodger Stadium, Los Angeles, California, this is Claudia Gestro for the LA Post-Examiner.